What is going on, YouTube land? I am Chris Catalunya. Before we get into this video today, go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And once we hit that 25,000 mark here on this channel, I'm gonna give away 2 more Supreme items. Not too sure what they are, but definitely stay tuned. So right now I am here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm still working from home down here, but we gotta drive out to Austin, Texas to pick up these shoes. I'm gonna tell it like it is, guys. I'm 4 for 7 on the CopDate app. It has been treating me well as opposed to the sneakers app. I caught the Grateful Dead SB Dunks in the yellow colorway. Now, before we actually head to Austin, Texas, I need to stop at North Star Mall and pick up a Grateful Dead t-shirt from Pakistan because I had ordered it there, and then we'll head over there. This is like the first time I've actually been to the mall this entire pandemic, and it's kind of weird because Texans, they don't really give a fuck about this coronavirus thing. A lot of the people here think this stuff is fake. Like, people are shopping like it's another day, just we haven't had masks on. This feels hella weird being at the mall. Like, I mean, I guess it's like average traffic for the day during the week. So the bag right here. All right, that was pretty simple. Now we can go pick up the shoes in Austin. Alright, now that we are back in the apartment, we can actually get into the shoe review. Now, I picked up this Grateful Dead SB at No Comply here in Austin, Texas, in which I hit via the CopDate app. Now, pretty standard for 2020, your Nike SB box is going to be done up in this rainbow colorway with the Nike SB branding at the top, sizing label at the front. Upon opening the box, of course, you get that topography or topological I don't remember how to call it, that topographical tissue paper on the inside, and then the shoes that are wrapped up in that. And of course, the shoe at hand, the Nike SB Dunk in that Grateful Dead yellow colorway. Now, if you're not familiar with Grateful Dead is a jam band that is pretty popular. They have a cult-like following that is still going on today. Actually, they were here in Austin a couple months ago performing at the Frank Irwin Center. I didn't get to go, but I did have a chance to work the event, and I actually skipped on it. Now, I will admit that I'm not totally knowledgeable about Grateful Dead songs. I'm more of a Fish fan, or a PHAN, a fan. I probably shouldn't have said that. I know there are a lot of fans that don't like Grateful Dead and a lot of Deadheads that don't like Fish. I don't know, the two are always compared. Both are jam bands, both have their cult-like followings. I just resonate more with Fish over Grateful Dead. Not that I don't respect their body of work, I do, but I'm a fan. So these Grateful Dead SB Dunks, they retailed at a price point of $110 USD at your taxes and your VAT, just based on where you reside. Now, they came out into 3 different colorways. They had the yellow ones, the green ones, and the orange ones. Now, the orange ones seem to be the more limited ones. Those are the most sought after right now. The green ones are like secondary in line, and this is probably the least favorite of the bunch. Now, looking at the resale market, looking at StockX, SneakerCon, and the GOAT app, the orange ones are going for like $2,000 $1,000 right now. The green ones for about $1,700, and these ones for about 100 or 1,200 to about 1,300. And my predictions, I think when everyone receives their pair, they're gonna dip a little bit, but because it is associated with Grateful Dead, this is just gonna skyrocket in the next year or so. And especially since it does pay homage not only to Grateful Dead, but to the Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and the Baby Bear SB Dunk shoes. Definitely, this is a whole. Taking a look at the upper of the shoe, it is comprised of several different materials around the toe box area, the lacing system, the ankle strap wrapping around to the heel. This is done up in suede panels in a mustard color, and it feels pretty good to the touch. Now, these panels actually surround the panels on the inside, on the vamp, the quarter panel, the heel area. This is done up in like a yellow fur material, which is pretty soft to the touch. Again, which is reminiscent of the Papa, Mama, and the Baby Bear SB Dunks. And I like this fur because it won't show those creases super easily. Both on the lateral and the medial sides of the shoe, prominent and in your face, you see that Nike swoosh done up in that teal or that blue colorway. Now, this is done up in like a felt material in which you have a black outline that is jagged, which is reminiscent of that Grateful Dead Dancing Bear. Now, while I do like this Nike swoosh styling, what I don't like about it is that it wasn't done in your typical SB form where it was made out of leather, or even like the Chunky Dunky where it was made out of plastic or a TPU material. On this particular shoe, it was done up in a felt design, and then the outline was done in like a vinyl sticker or a vinyl cutout. Not cool. And I say that because if you just take a look, taking a closer look, you'll see that that black line is already peeling off. No bueno. It is what it is. Moving on to the heel, we have that mustard panel going on, in which we have that Nike in all lowercase lettered, embroidered in teal. Moving on to the lacing system, they do provide us with two sets of laces, the yellow set and a teal set, in which they're both done in an oval shape and a nylon build. Now, what's cool about this is that the oglets actually feature the Grateful Dead colors at the end, so you have that red, white, and blue going on. Behind those sets of laces is the padded tongue, in which the front side is done in a yellow meshing material, the reverse side a cotton bill. Now atop the tongue, you'll see this yellow dancing bear prominent and in your face. This is done up in a woven label, in which behind the dancing bear is that Nike swoosh done up in black. Now this tongue actually features a stash pocket on the inside, in which the lining is done in that teal color, so you can stash money. Close it up like so with the yellow zipper, and then on the reverse side it reveals that Grateful Dead logo right here done up in black. Moving on to the inside of the shoe, the lining is done in a yellow meshing material, in which it is padded heavily on the lateral, the medial, and at the heel of the shoe. Now, in removing the insoles from this shoe, it reveals the Grateful Dead dancing bears in different colors upon a yellow piece of fabric laid upon a thin piece of gray foam. Now, note that this is a Nike SB Dunk Pro, so therefore it is going to employ a Nike Zoom Air unit at the heel of the shoe, and it has a less firm foam right here. Now this Nike Zoom Air unit, it employs pressurized air and tensile fibers all within this plastic enclosure to provide impact resistance while you're skating. Moving on to the midsole and the outsole of the shoe, easily identified by this yellow and this teal color blocking. This is done in a blown rubber component to enable flexibility and durability, and it provides that stickiness while you're skating. So your Jordan 1 shoe, this is kind of reminiscent of that shoe, in which the traction marking are similar. You have the circles at the top, your grid markings at the bottom, and your Nike SB branding in the middle, done in yellow. Now when it comes to sizing, normally I recommend a size 8.5 or a 9 US, 8.5 being my true-to size, but in this Grateful Dead pair, I did get it in a size 9, which I'm actually happy about, because after a day of skating, your foot will swell up. This will begin to feel a bit tight, but at the start of the day, I have about a half centimeter from the top of my toe to the top of the shoe box. In terms of comfortability, I will be one to say that I prefer the Nike SB Dunk Pros over the Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s just feel too flat to me. And the Nike SB Pros, they include that Nike Zoom Air unit at the heel or on the insole of the shoe. So definitely these over Jordans any day. But outside of comfortability, like, the shoe is definitely not breathable. I mean, look at the materials on the shoe. It's pretty heavy duty. overall, I think this collaborative effort from Nike SB and one of the best jam bands of all time, the Grateful Dead, they definitely executed this Nike SB Dunk pretty well. I love the quality of the materials of the shoe. I love those suede panels going along all the framing. I love this furriness, paying homage not only to Grateful Dead and the Dancing Bears, but paying homage to the Papa Bear shoe, the Mama Bear shoe, and the Baby Bear shoe. It looks pretty good. The only cons that I have with the shoe, again, is going to be that Nike swoosh, how they employed that suede panel or that felt panel, and then decided that vinyl was a good look or a good material to use, even though it's chipping off super easily. No bueno. I'm going to have to go over this with new vinyl or paint. Just no good. I love the Dancing Bear insole, I love the secret stash pocket in the tongue, and I love the homage to Grateful Dead on the oglets of the shoelaces. It looks pretty cool. Alright guys, I think this is a good stopping point for this video. What do you think about this Grateful Dead Nike SB Dunk? Is it a good pickup, a bad pickup? Which colorway is your favorite? That orange, the green, or this yellow right here? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And guys, once we hit that 25,000 subscriber mark here on this channel, I'm gonna give away 2 more Supreme prizes. Not too sure what they are, but when we get to that point, I'll let you know. Alright guys, I'm Chris Catalunya, and we will check you next time. Cheers! Sige na!